Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so what's the story? What are we drinking today?
This is the we got a little cake going today.
You've
A
got your
little
cake.
yummy cake
There it
here. So I
is.
thought we'd do some sort of a match with that with the Moscato d'Asti.
So with cake we have Moscato d'Asti. Can you please? Well, first of all, where's the bottle?
Here's an example.
All right, so there it is. Oh, Moscato d'Asti. Backward
Mm-hmm.
going. Okay.
There it is, folks. Don't try this
So
at home.
right now, explain this name to me. Then Moscato d'Asti. What is that about?
Well, this is from the producer Casaletto.
Mm-hmm.
And Moscato d'Asti is basically just that. It is Moscato grape,
Mm-hmm.
D of Asti, the town of Asti. So,
Okay, so you have the name of a wine that's defined by the kind of grape and the place it came from. So,
indeed,
all right,
basically what
got
it is.
it.
And Moscato d'Asti is made, it's a sweet wine, it's a late harvest
Mm-hmm.
wine with very low alcohol, usually only has about 5 or 6% alcohol to it.
Okay.
And it's made in
This
Piedmont.
bottle back here. I like the bottle because look at that label. Fabulous. Kind of reminds me of my days in Tuscany. Short as they were.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. Pretty. Okay, but back to the wine. So Moscato d'Asti. You said it's a sweet sort of dessert wine. Just tasting it quickly here, very effervescent. You've got some bubbles, so
Yeah, the Italians call it frizzante.
frizzante, and that's just fun to say.
Frizzante. It's not quite carbonated like champagne is, but
Mm-hmm.
it does have a little bit of carbonation to it.
Right, and so this is kind of a like an alternative to if people are kind of sick of champagne, they're over that, but they still want the bubbles. They don't want the prosecco
Mm-hmm.
because maybe it's too
Yeah,
popish.
I would I'd say that Prosecco might be a good
Mm-hmm.
alternative for champagne. I don't know that Moscato d'Asti would be a good
Just
alternative.
because it tends to be sweeter.
Well, I mean, look how many bubbles you have left in your champagne glass, and you just
Oh.
poured it.
Right, so it's not a bubbly alternative.
No,
It does have some effervescent to it, though. But as you're saying, it goes good with cake.
and we like cake.
Cake's good stuff. And
All
so is
kinds of
Moscato
cake.
d'Asti. So why don't you grab your glass and tell me what you get on the nose? Because my nose is it's done. It's gone. Cold.
Is that enough?
Yeah, I just. Let me try again. So what are you getting?
I don't get anything.
Okay, both of us have little plugged up noses going on. Um, But generally, it tends to have kind of a sweet sort of honey-ish
It
sort of a
reminds me of
nose.
drinking Sprite.
It's like Sprite, but
Sprite.
with alcohol.
Imagine Sprite with 6% alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
or let me see here. 5.5% alcohol.
Right, so it's kind of like drinking a beer. Okay.
Sprite with 5.5% alcohol. That's what it is. That's what you get. And it goes with cake. I mean,
Can't go wrong with that. Now, can you? Okay,
heck no.
but honestly, I do get, besides just the Sprite factor, although that is there, um, that there is like a little bit of a honey sort of thing going on, and I don't know. I think it's a darling little wine.
Darling.
Darling. Okay, anything else we need to say about this bottle? Oh, price point. It's not very expensive, right? I
No,
mean,
usually you could find Moscato d'Asti anywhere between the $8 and $18 range.
hmm
And quite honestly, don't feel like. I mean, I would certainly recommend Casaletto here. It's a.
oh,
Where
there
are
it
we at
is.
here?
There we go.
Right there, folks. Right there. That brand. That's a good one, but there are a number of other ones. Vietti does a nice job.
Yes, they do.
Um, Sirocco does a nice job. There's.
Well, you know what? Another beautiful thing though about this wine, about Moscato d'Asti in general, I think, is if people are just getting into wine. I have some friends who are just trying to feel their way through it, and this is a really easy starting point in regard to someone who wants to get into wine but You know what I mean?
So if you're looking to be an alcoholic, here's a great step.
This'll
right
get
here.
you. This'll just hook you right in.
Mhm.
This is, you know what? Actually, I would like to dedicate this episode
Mhm.
to Kelly McPherson. Yay, Kelly! Because she loves Moscato d'Asti.
That
Because
wild
of
woman.
a few bottles I introduced her and Kyle to. So, yeah,
Wild woman.
Kelly, this one's for you. So,
It goes with cake.
and it goes with cake. Okay, I think we need to go. We're derailing here.
Are we?
So anyway, Moscato d'Asti, tasty and delicious, fizzy Sprite-esque with 5 and something % alcohol. So
Oh, Stefano Farini. That's another good producer.
right out of left field, and there you come. Okay, all right. So have a fabulous night. Cheers, Peter. Just be careful. Okay, all right. Bonsoir.